I want to do a quick follow-up video on the Suzuki Carry lower control arm replacement. I had an incident, actually. It was right away after I installed those. I backed out my driveway and the whole right side of the truck collapsed as I backed out and hit the brakes. And turned out what happened was the lower control arm failed. It was a factory defect. The supplier or the seller that I bought these from in Japan on eBay was very, very good. He sent out a replacement right away, very apologetic, so that's great. But I wanted to share what happened so that if anybody with these vehicles buys these, something to look for. I'll put a picture of the actual failure in the at the end of the video, but I'll see if I can show you. So if you look at this, there's a seam right there. It's not welded. And normally this is orientated so that the seam is inside and these welds are on the outside here, hold it in place. Here's the replacement one that I got. And if you look on here, there's no seam around here. The seam is actually on the inside. See if you can see that right there. And these welds hold it in place so that that can't come apart. So yeah, what happened was I backed out my driveway, hit the brakes. This seam here, I've actually beat this back around. I was considering welding it up myself, but that would have been no good. Anyway, this seam just pulled apart. The bushing pulled out, stayed in the chassis, and the whole arm went out. And luckily, it didn't damage my cab at all. And luckily, it didn't happen on the highway. So just a piece of advice: if you do end up getting some lower control arms, this is probably a fairly cheap Chinese knockoff, to be honest, but double check, make sure that if there is a seam on this part, that it is orientated inside here so that it doesn't want to pull apart. Yeah, so I hope you got something from this, and I hope you guys have fun with your Suzuki Carries. Great trucks. Thanks for watching. Think about subscribing. I'm going to be trying to put out some more content in the next few days on some other stuff. So thanks again. Enjoy your day.